We hear about the large-scale effects of climate change all the time now. We're hearing reports of flooding, landslide, tsunamis, and the increasing number and strength of hurricanes and tornadoes across the globe. We see footage of polar ice caps melting and glaciers receding, but how is climate change affecting us in our daily lives? In this video series, we look at some of the local effects of climate change here in our own backyard. Today we're going to look at how climate change is impacting our outdoor education programs.
We're here in the Dundas Valley Conservation Area in Dundas, Ontario, and this is the home of the Hamilton Conservation Authority's outdoor environmental education programs. And we've noticed a lot of change in terms of weather and climate this year in particular. This has been one of the least snowiest winters. You can look around you, there's not much snow on the ground. And we've been noticing the behavior of certain creatures out there that are making it seem a lot more like spring and a lot less like winter. Now here we're in February, but in January we were hearing spring calls from birds like chickadees. This week, which is February, we're actually hearing calls from robins and nuthatches and woodpeckers, and these are all the spring sounds that we're hearing. We've even had reports of turkey vultures and bald eagles on the move, and this is most unusual for this time of year. So the weather is affecting our ecosystem here in the Dundas Valley, it's affecting the wildlife, and it's affecting how we carry out the programs that we do for our outdoor education programs. We're finding that we don't have very much snow on the ground. We've had to cancel our snow-related programs. We have a concern that this is going to make it difficult for some animals and easy for others. So on the positive side, you've got the coyotes and the owls and hawks that have some very happy hunting, but you've got the mice and the meadow voles that don't have that protective layer of snow to insulate them from the cold and keep them warm. People tend to forget that snow has little air pockets to keep those creatures warm, and if it's minus 20 outside, well, that's what that meadow vole or field mouse is going to feel like. They're going to be feeling that temperature at minus 20, not warmed up with the layer of snow at around minus 1. It's a lot warmer for them. So we're going to find certain animals will benefit, others will have a much tougher time of it. And with this lack of snowfall on the ground, we're also concerned about what impact that's going to have on the streams and creeks this year. So kids themselves are telling us that something isn't right. Things are unusual. They are noticing it. They're coming out here in the dead of January and February wearing running shoes, no mitts, no hats, and well, it might be easy to get around, but it's not a typical winter. Because it's been such a mild winter, I'm finding that the trail conditions, the ground conditions are very soft and soggy. And as soon as we leave a trail, that means we're causing some environmental impact to the ground. So any overwintering areas for salamanders and other animals are going to be put at risk. We may be trampling some of the spring wildflowers that are coming up. In fact, we have noticed the buds of spring wildflowers coming up in February. So when the frost comes, that's going to affect things. I think one of the things we have to do is encourage people to be aware that their footprints are making a difference out here, to encourage them to stay on the trails, find out a little bit more about what they can do themselves to reduce their footprint on the earth, because the more we use our cars, the more garbage we generate, the more products we buy, the more carbon we're putting back into the atmosphere. And all of these things contribute to climate change and to global warming. And we're asking kids to come up with solutions to what they can do, what their families can do. And that's encouraging, because some of them are taking it very much to heart.